Hey guys, it's Josh from CollectionDX. This is going to be a little different than what we usually do. Sometimes in the course of running the site we have people who want to send us things and they don't really have to do with our core business, so to speak. So I kind of brushed a lot of it off, but I took a second look at this thing and I thought, you know what, this would be actually kind of cool to check out. So what this is, it's the Bug Assault. Okay, it is a essentially a bug killing gun that shoots salt. Okay, so before there's any question here, adults only, not for kids. So it uses ordinary table salt, no batteries required, will not splatter fly. I thought that was an interesting idea. So it basically will kill the fly but won't make a giant mess. It's really nicely made, but probably much nicer than it should be, you know, for something that's kind of a novelty. It's got some nice engraving all along the side there. You can see the little bugs in there. Important warnings: do not shoot a face or eyes. So I mean, it's odd because it's definitely not supposed to be a toy. It's not supposed to be for kids, but at the same time, it looks just like a Nerf gun. So that's one thing. When you order the Bug Assault, you get a nice little note. Basically gives you some maintenance tips. Thank you for a supporter from Lorenzo. So I think this is nice. You know, it does say that you need some skill to use this thing. Just kind of a friendly reminder. A little sticker, which is neat. Let's take a look at the back here. Has your operating instructions. Has some facts. And is the gun dangerous? Yes. What kind of, how much salt does the gun choose? What's the accuracy? Warning: do not point the gun at anyone. Treat it as a loaded firearm, not to point the gun at family, pets, or anyone else's. Insects only. But if no butterflies, praying mantises are likely to be targeted with this device. So that's interesting that they're saying bugs, but not like bugs that are useful. You know, flies are pretty much useless in terms of the household nastiness of it. I'm gonna have to say a disclaimer here. I don't have any flies currently in my house because it's snowing. So we're gonna do some target practice and just check this out. Alright, so in order to load the gun, put that open, take your ordinary household salt and really just pour it in the cup like so. To arm it, you have to basically just take it and pump it, and on the other side you'll see that there's a safety that this won't fire until the safety is pulled back, and the indicator says when you're ready to fire. One of the things it recommends to do is to do a test run of this to make a tinfoil set of targets. So we're going to do a little first person shooter action here. I've already cocked it. I'm going to line up my sights. Oh, I didn't do the safety. Remember, safety first. Whoa, that was cool! Alright, pump it again. Safety. Shoot. So let's take a look and see actually what happened there when we shot. So the tinfoil, as you can see, you can see the salt spray pattern that it leaves on the tinfoil. That's kind of neat. So I was a little far away. Let's see what being a little closer does. Nice. So you can see there, it's a little more intense of a dispersion there. There's no salt on there. There's probably salt on my floor now. Let's see what point blank will do. Wow. That one put a hole right through the tin foil. So that's pretty badass. So there's no denying that the bug assault gun is very cool. You can get one at bugassault.com, and I'll put that text on the screen. I'm sort of bummed though that I don't have any bugs to just be, aiming and shooting at, but I think I have another idea. Zombies. Not for you. Only downside, now there's salt everywhere. But it seems to have done an effective job on the zombies. Bugassault.com. Go check it out. It's a pretty cool invention. I can't wait to use it this summer. It's Josh from CollectionDX. See you next time.